We are thrilled to have Roy Williams, Luke Maye, Cam Johnson, Kenny Williams join us out here on their senior day. You know, with the way college basketball has changed, you guys have been through everything. I mean, you've won a championship game, you lost one, you've done the same thing in the ACC tournament, great moments, highs and lows. How would you describe what all of this has been like during this career you've had, Luke?
I mean, it's been unbelievable for me, being from an in-state kid, growing up in Huntersville. It's been a dream come true to play for Coach Williams, play with teammates like Kenny and Cam. I've just really enjoyed the chance to be a part of it.
Kenny, what do you think? How's this wrapping up? It happened quickly, right?
Man, it came way faster than I wanted it to, but I wouldn't trade these last 4 years for anything in the world. Like you said, we won a national championship, we won ACC titles, and you know, like I said the other day, man, it blew out all of my expectations away.
RD, I feel like I always get emotional during this time of year because I see the way Roy is looking at them, and you have that connection with your coach. Cam, how have you evolved not only as a player but as a man under Roy Williams?
Oh man, so many ways. The opportunity to come here, first of all, was just a huge blessing for me. Everything Coach did to get me here, I really appreciate it. And, you know, just going and practice against these guys every day made me better. And then, you know, I can't say anything more than that, but just, you know, personally, just the coaching staff, the people around us here, they're incredible. They really help us through our journeys on the court and off the court. And, you know, it's a great place to be.
Coach, these three guys have had three very different journeys to get here. But what do they mean to you on senior night?
Oh, it's hard because, you know, you play at North Carolina, you talk about coming through the tunnel. And I know today is going to be the last day that I get to see these guys come through the tunnel and I get to coach them. And it's a sad day, I don't mind saying it. I get emotional, but it's, I've been the luckiest coach in the world to have these guys right here.
Hey, Coach, I was reading something that one of the assistant coaches back in the day, I don't know who it was, or somebody said that they weren't sure about Luke Maye as a player. And you said, oh, no, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure. What gave you that confidence in the player that you knew he was going to become?
Well, the first thing I knew about Luke, he had great hands, and he could shoot the basketball, came from an athletic family, and I knew that he would work. And I really felt good about that part. I kept telling his dad, don't make a decision too early, because I think he's going to be good enough. But the whole thing for me was after his freshman year when he didn't play very much. But he comes in my office at my spring meetings when I have individual with every player, and he says, Coach, I promise you, nobody's going to outwork me. And in that moment, I knew that he was going to be something special. And a great thing. So after his sophomore year, when he had the great run in the tournament and everything in our meeting, I said, well, you know, I remember what you told me last year. Do you think you did? He said, I don't know, Coach. He said, Justin was there just every time I got there too. And so I thought that was really neat that he gave somebody else. And then we've talked about that a few times together. And every time that he said that, something like that, I bring it up, he always mentions these other two guys about how hard they've worked. It's just been a blessing for me. It's been a great run, but I love kids and big guys that have hands and can run. They got a chance. Okay, he had both. He had hands and can run.
Not bad to bring in guys that can shoot too, and a guy who has the highest offensive efficiency rating in the league during conference play in camp.
So it is something. Yeah.
Well,
I think these other two guys, that I think he was important to these other two guys, and you know what? They're really important to him too, and that's a neat deal.
Okay, I want to hear one thing real fast. Who does the best impression of Coach Williams among the three of you? Who's best? Who's best? Cam? All right, Cam. Cam, I want you to say like the commercials say, those are hooves, Dan. Can you say that like Roy?
Just a disclaimer, I got some, you know, I got some criticisms for my last coach impression, but I'll try it. All
right.
Those are hooves, Dan.
Roy and Luke and Cam ought to get a standing O for that one. Kenny, thank you guys for being with us. Best of luck tonight. That was a lot of fun. Great to have you guys out here. Roy, best of luck. Great to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, Roy Williams and the North Carolina seniors.